is it that's doing that?
All right, good evening. Welcome to the May meeting of the Beech Grove Parks Board. We will start with the roll call to my right.
Janice King, School Board.
Jeff Whaler, Vice President.
Autumn James, Secretary.
Tara Wolf, President.
Pam Stallard, Board Member.
Thank you. And we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And we do not have any guests this evening, so we will move on to the review of the April minutes. Any changes or questions? Can I get a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from April.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Parks Director report, Tom Hannon.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Probably the most important thing came on an email today. We got the new proposal for the final phase of the creek bank restoration. And I haven't read it word for word yet, but it looks like it
Looks
covers.
good. I skimmed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just look for highlights.
Uh-huh.
I haven't heard back from Jim yet, but as soon as he thinks it's okay, I'm not sure who's going to do the approval on that for the contract and everything. But as soon as we get that set up, then we'll have them here for a visit,
Okay,
and we'll all walk it together and make sure we got all the concerns covered.
great.
But yeah, so that'll be done. That'll be done by the end of next year sometime, and then that'll be finished all the way through the 13th Street,
Great.
which will look really nice.
Very good.
Chad was supposed to be, last week was supposed to be in the certified playground inspector program, but it got canceled. But it is the first week of June now, so that'll be taken care of.
Great.
The cameras were installed on the new pavilion, so now we're just waiting on the stage lighting, and then that project will be complete.
Great.
We've got, well, Little League, of course, kicked off, so Little League's in season now. Baseball still continues at Templin Field in Sarah T. Bolton. And the picnics are officially underway. We'd had scattered ones, but now it's pretty solid the rest of the year. We're working on weeding and replanting all the trailheads. We've trimmed some of the creek banks. We're removing honeysuckle along the wooded area in the playground at Sarah Bolton, and it's about halfway done. We put up new swings and hardware at Don Chalice Park because we had noticed some wear there. So new chains, new fasteners, new swings. Looks
Great.
real nice. The only issue people may have is the new swings the chains were slightly shorter than the old ones. So the places where there's big holes, you have to be sort of athletic to get in the swing right now, but we'll work on that and get that taken care of. We did have several plumbing repairs at Hartman Park, and it sounds like we have a few more that we need to do. The hallway ceiling at my office is finished now, and Phil Gerganis did most of that on his own, and he added pull-down stairs so we can access the attic now without a ladder, which is pretty nice. We have the materials purchased to do the backboards in the park. So I hope that'll be next week. And that's really about it. The rest of the stuff's general maintenance items.
I had a couple other things. As far as the Little League goes, I got a note that there are moles near the T-ball diamond and the batting cage.
Moles?
Yes. So they need to head to the west into the woods, or I don't know how we do that, but I think they
Yeah.
might be causing some damage.
There's not a lot you can do with that,
Okay.
but
And then also, is there a way to retrieve baseballs that are in the cell tower fence?
there's no, I looked for a number on that facility and there isn't one,
Okay.
but I'll talk to them, tomorrow here.
Okay,
They
great.
have to have contact information. Because there's a piece of equipment that fell off of that tower
Oh,
that's sticking out into the field through the
Oh,
chain
dear.
link fence, so it needs to be removed too.
okay. Well, if you could return the.
Yeah, I'd say while you're in there, just, can you grab those
Yeah.
balls for us?
Yeah.
I'll toss them back.
Yeah, thanks. And then one more item. They were wondering if there is one or if they could get an inventory of what is in the concession stand building that belongs to the city. If anything in there belongs to the city, so they could replace it, get rid of it, fix it, tag it.
Just off the top of my head, I would think the security camera equipment and the HVAC, and other than that, I think all the appliances
That's it.
and everything were put in by the Little League.
Okay. Can we
But
confirm
I
that?
could take a look at it and make
Okay.
sure.
Great.
They brought a lot of stuff for the recycling also, that they cleaned out.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they did a major clean out of the garage,
Right.
for sure.
Okay. Well, let's just
And
confirm
then I talked to
that
the
that's-
HVAC people today. I'm supposed to have a price by the end of the week. So hopefully that will be something we can check off the list.
Great.
And then stage lights will be probably, I'm assuming within the next 2 weeks.
They're supposed to be.
Before the 28th?
If not, I'll be putting cellophane over flashlights.
That's right, yeah.
Dancing
Everybody has
around.
to hold one.
That's right.
Great. Any questions for Tom? Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hornet Park Community Center, Tiffany Flick.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
So April, we just wrapped up April. The biggest thing with April was Arbor Day. So we just finished that giant event. It was a pretty successful event. This year we actually ran out of everything. I think that it helped that the FFA was doing their plant sale at the same time. I did talk with the individual that's over FFA, and I said, I don't know what we need to do next year to make sure it's on the same day again.
Mr.
But
Bullock.
yes, I'm like, but if we can coordinate to make sure that it's on the same day again, it seems the community really appreciated that. So we're gonna
Cool.
try to work together and coordinate that. And then also the Greenscape Commission, they did still leave with trees, but they left with significantly less trees than they've had in the past. So I feel like it was another very successful event that happened and that the community enjoyed. Summer concert update. So obviously summer concert starts May 28th. Union Suit Rally and 90 Proof. So that's the one concert that starts a little bit early. That starts at 6. Food will be Kona Ice and Hornet Park Community Center. So we will be selling things at the concert series. Going forward for food at the concert series, we're hoping to have at least 2 vendors every single time. All of the marketing has been locked and submitted. I just got an email back saying that the marketing will be in either next week or like the 20th, 21st. So we should have it. We should have everything by next week. And then our sponsorships, we ended up raising a little over 18,000. So every year we're seeing more and more. The first year I started, it was 11. Last year was 16. So now I'm hoping that by next year it'll be 20, like little increments every year. So we're feeling pretty good with that. That's it for summer concert. Does anybody have any questions on that? No? Cool. And then just upcoming stuff that we're preparing for. So we have Touch a Truck that is June 13th this year. It's so late because of the graduation, Beach Grove's graduation. and then just other May events that are going on either for my staff or like the community. And then we were actually able to get that sponsored this year. So we do have a presenting sponsor for Tetra Truck, and that is Crossroad Engineers. So we're very grateful for that. That helped us a lot. And then for Fun Lunch, so that does kick off starting June 8th. As always, it's a free program that we partner with Chartwheels on. Chartwheels of Beech Grove provides free lunch to anybody 18 and under. In the community of Beech Grove. Normally it's at Don Chalice. We did move it to Sarah T. Bolton this year. It's going to be at the Hilltop, simply because there were a couple of events that drew so many people that they were parking on the grass. We had to have police there at one point just to help kind of direct traffic. So we thought for the safety of everybody, we'll just move it to the Hilltop. So that starts June 8th and runs until July 17th, Monday through Friday. And that's all we've got coming up at the center at the moment. And then the last thing was, we've been talking about rental increases for a while. So I was not able to connect with Perry Township Event Center. They do not have a phone number, and I had emailed like 3 or 4 different email addresses that were linked. I was going to try to get over there today to see if I could like pinpoint somebody down. I wasn't able to, but I was able to get in contact with Greenwood Community Center and then also Irvington Event Center, which is right down Emerson and like kind of by the interstate, like where Aldi is in Irvington. So the Greenwood Community Center, they charge for their large party room $120 an hour for non-members on a weekend. So doing that math, we are priced at about half of what they charge. So it's about $600. Ours is $350 right now. And then Irvington Events, they do 5 hours with table and chair setup and cleanup, which is what we do. They charge $2,500 for 5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's like, it's a big jump. And I'll say Irvington Event Center is an event center. So if you want to stay more of the community center pricing, Greenwood is about $600. So we're already below that price as is. And Irvington actually looks like they have the same floors as us. I looked at the photos. I said, those floors look familiar.
They
So-
stole our idea. They stole our
They
idea.
did. Well,
Unbelievable.
I stole it.
Unbelievable.
But as a reminder, what we had talked about was doing an increase of $50. So instead of $350, it would be $450. Or I'm sorry, it'd be $400. Can't do math apparently. It's been a long day.
That's
So
okay.
$350 without the kitchen is what it's currently at. It would be $400 without the kitchen, and then $450 is where it's currently at with the kitchen. It would be $500. And then the smaller party room, we would not increase at all to leave that more community based. And then we also do have a room that people are free to use for whatever it is that we have a lot of meetings that happens there. So we have a free community room, a discounted community room, and then our large banquet room is what we're talking about wanting to increase.
Very good. Any questions about that?
No, I appreciate you finding those comments.
Yeah,
That's really-
absolutely.
yeah,
Sorry I couldn't
very
find
helpful.
more.
Well, I wonder, it makes me wonder if they're still open.
They are.
Oh,
They
okay.
like post on Facebook and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I just maybe they have so many events that they can't get back to us. So
Great. Can I get a motion to approve the rental rates?
I make a motion to
As
approve
presented.
the increase.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So when will those go into effect?
we'll put those into effect. I'll have to look at it.
Okay.
Because it's one of those weird things where like we already have so many people on the books.
Sure.
That like I will look at it either this like probably won't look at it tomorrow, but Friday or Monday, and then get that sent
Okay.
off to you guys on when we can see that price increase.
Great.
And that's all I have.
All right. Any questions for Tiffany?
Nope.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to old business. So I have a letter here to pass around. Very nice. From the DNR approving our 5-year plan. It just says that it's approved and who we can call if we have any questions, but wanted to make sure everybody got to see that. So the next step is that we need to vote to adopt the plan. So I will accept a motion.
I move to adopt the 5-year plan.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. We'll get to work on those right away. All those items.
Under new business, I'm not sure if everybody was in attendance or watched, but the city council is, thank you. Samantha, the clerk treasurer, she proposed Dora to the city council, a designated outdoor refreshment area. And I believe it was tabled at the city council meeting, so that is something we can keep our eye on. All of the information is on the city website, but it would minimally affect the parks, I believe, just during the summer concert series, not on July 3rd or anything like that, but all of that information is on the website if you would like to learn more.
So it's not all events?
Nope, it would only be for city-sanctioned events at the park, which at this time only include the summer concert series. And then there's also a section on Main Street, but I'm not really as familiar. I'm not familiarizing myself with that as much as what would happen at the park, so. All right. Let's see here.
I know that that's.
Oh, sorry. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
I just.
Yeah.
I know that that's something that we had talked about wanting to support.
Mm.
Samantha, is there anything that we can do, or that we should do?
I would just say if you support it, email,
Okay.
and then, yeah, just that would be best.
Can we vote on that as a board to send a letter of approval or support? If it passes, we could make a
Yeah.
motion to do that. We've done that for other projects and things in the past.
Yeah.
Would you like to make a motion?
Yeah.
That we do so?
I will so move that we write a letter of support, and then we can all approve it before it gets sent off to the council.
Perfect.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Very good. You'll draft that for us?
I will.
Thank you. Very good. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. All right. Anything else this evening?
How do I get a hard copy of the 5-year plan?
I have one right here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It's magic.
Can I make anybody else's dreams come true before we leave? I have one right here. I'll make sure I have all the right pages for it before I hand it to
Okay.
you. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
All right. We will see you on June 10th. Thanks so much.
Extra.